A very good afternoon, Team Zimbabwe. Maswera say, welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And this afternoon, let us talk about the power of love, not the love of power. President Nelson Chamisa has sent a very clear message to the people of Zimbabwe. And I believe that this message should reach the traitors or those who are persecuting him. He speaks about the power of love, not the love of power. Uh, he says, where hate destroys, love builds. Where hate accuses, love excuses, recuses, and rescues. Where hate wounds, love heals. Where hate divides, love unites. Where hate turns you to self, love pivots you to others. Where hate is intoxicates, love is sobers. Where hate confuses, love clarifies. Where hate convicts, love acquits. Where hate imprisons, love sets free. Even if you are hated so much, just love anyway. Don't stop loving. So, this is Nelson Chamisa for you. This is the kind of leader we have. He is a man, no matter how much he's hurt, no matter how much he's haunted, no matter how much he's hunted, he continues to love. He does not fight back. That is the reason why you see everybody taking advantage of him. That is the reason why you see Chavango and his handlers taking advantage of him. He's a man with a different character, a man with a warm heart. But a lot of people abuse such a privilege of having such a leader like Nelson Chamisa. For those who do not understand Nelson Chamisa, they will say all sorts of things on him. It's good to be cautious. You know, you cannot accuse somebody if he becomes cautious. Um when you are beaten for the first time by someone who you believe is your friend, then the next time you'll be cautious about that person. You'll be watchful of that person. And when it happens or when he tries to do it again and you have put precautionary measures, then it won't be an issue yekuti unenge iwewe you'll be a dictator or you'll be someone are mean. No. You know, if you take a look on what President Nelson Chamisa, he said, hate turns you to self. You'll be thinking about yourself and nothing else. You'll be taking yourself as the demigod, not uh, and not considering everyone else. The actions of the other faction, the Marwakaba, their actions are a true testimony of hatred. Their actions are a true testimony of uselessness. These are people without love. Because what we are fighting for as a generation is a better Zimbabwe for all. No matter the circumstances, we are fighting for a better Zimbabwe. So there was no need for them to sell out. There was no need for them to fix Nelson Chamisa because Nelson Chamisa and his family, they are okay. He drives luxurious cars. He does have a set of bodyguards. He does have his job, income, everything else. He can even leave politics and become a full-time advocate without any challenge or problem. The same people who are sending their kids to the best schools in Zimbabwe, in Africa, and the world are the same people who are fixing Nelson Chamisa. Somebody with means. They are saying we are fixing him. But who is going to a hospital without medication? It's me, it's my mother, it's my father, it's my relative. It's your relative as well. Who is going to a school without a teacher? It's my child, your child, our children. Who is dying because of bad roads? We are dying. So these people are people with capability to fly out of Zimbabwe to seek medication. Look at Morgan Tsvangirai. No matter how the people around Morgan Tsvangirai tried to fix him, he had medical assistance from the government. As a former prime minister, he died in a luxurious hospital or clinic or medical facility outside Zimbabwe. The same happened to Thokozani Kupe. The same is happening to a lot of comrades who are dying outside Zimbabwe. Robert Mugabe died in Singapore at the expense of the taxpayers. And somebody would be telling Kuti, I am fixing Ningi Ningi, who is in a position to send these kids abroad for education, to send this family abroad for medication, to even buy properties outside Zimbabwe. That is the person we are fixing him. You are not fixing him. You are fixing me. You are fixing our children. You are fixing the future of this country. Simply because of hatred. Simply because of ndini. You exclude others. You confuse others. You imprison others. You convict others. You destroy others. You do all sorts of things for the sake you are the only person who must be happy. That is wrong. That is the reason why you see, even in politics, we have people who believe that they are demigods. They can do whatever they want. So you would understand when also Chamisa posts verses, sometimes the lame will find it difficult to understand what he means. His message is simple. Let us not fight. Let us unite. Let us love one another with the love of Jesus Christ. When you have the love of Jesus Christ, you put yourself in someone's condition. But when you have the love of yourself, everything, you put it on your own. But when you have the love of Jesus Christ, you sacrifice for others. You put yourself in their condition. Jesus Christ came. He put himself in our condition. He lived amongst us. Arimwari, he lived amongst us. He died for our sins. He was not a sinner. He died for our sins. But we have people without such kind of love. We have people who love themselves, who love money, who do not love others. We have to love each other. We have to love one another. That is the reason why Jesus had to correct that loyalty, love one another as you love yourself. He corrected it and said, love one another with the love of Jesus Christ. That is the love of sacrifice. That is the love of reducing yourself to another level to make sure that you accommodate others or you stand with others. And we lack that in the kind of leaders which we have. Kunana Wende, understanding leadership as the assumption of responsibility and never the accumulation of power. Lead knows when Chamisa. Yes, it's a matter of taking responsibility, not an issue of unzindi woripo. That is the reason why they say kana tisiko kuparliament haivhiwi, kana tisingaiti zvakati haivhiwi, is because they don't love us, they love themselves. They believe that they are the only people who can do it much better. Take a look on people like Vanakuda. Kana tisirisu tiri kuzviita hakuna mumwe, vana Hopo. Kana tisirisu tiri kuripota nyaya hakuna mumwe, vana Biti. Kana tisiri kuparliament hakuna mumwe. You see, that kind of nonsense must end. That is the reason why President Nelson Chamisa believed in a lot of young people and gave a lot of young people opportunities to get into parliament, to get into council, to get into leadership positions, and was ready to work and deal with young people to make sure that he includes everybody and anybody. So those are really guys. But it's a very powerful message sent to the people of Zimbabwe. Ameno, aruda kuitambira, ngaitambira siri kuda ngari.